All right, welcome back. It is late October 62, and we'll start off here in Kentucky, where General Grant was defeated by a large force with General Lee. What we're going to do is we're going to take the railroad back to Paducah and attempt to send some other forces there, some additional artillery and a couple other small divisions who will arrive. They're not going to arrive until about day 13. So we'll see what happens here if Lee attempts to go through Graves to Paducah, or they go straight through Columbus. That's really the big move for this turn. We do have some control here of Alabama, but actually I think there were pretty large Confederate forces here defending Georgia to the east. In D.C., we're attempting to bring in some pretty large, some larger forces, and then I need to think about what we want to do with them. I'm considering getting the fleet together and dropping them off here in Henrico, which would cut off the route south, and then hopefully we could possibly take Petersburg and then Norfolk and threaten Richmond. So that's one idea. So we are outnumbering the Confederates, but not by a huge margin. Of course, if we do that, we have to make sure that we have a large enough force here in Virginia that will actually be able to defend D.C. Oops, sorry about that. Yep, I think those are pretty much the big moves. I'm going to move forward down to one more region here in Kentucky. All right, let's run the turn and see what happens. All right, we had a couple very large battles. One up here in Paducah, and then another down here in Montgomery, Alabama. Let's take a look at the one in Alabama to start. Let's bring up the ballot. Here we go. Yeah, so Johnston attacked. It looked like Polk, as you saw here. Let me try to turn the volume down a bit. Looks like I thought Polk was on the way, but here Polk's corps is there. Yeah. But it looks like Polk didn't actually participate in the battle, which is kind of interesting. And actually, I think this might be the Union's first actual really significant victory of the war. So casualties are about 3-1 in our favor. Union forces were pretty even. And so we got 1-2 national morale there. Another pretty interesting battle happened up here in Paducah. Grant, of course, retreated to Paducah. Forrest attacked, and the Confederates were reinforced. Our reinforcements did not arrive in time, so they actually didn't participate. It was just Grant's force. So we actually lost. The Confederacy did take 2-1 losses on casualties. However, we no longer control Paducah, and we do have railroad control there, but we actually destroyed our railroad here, so we aren't really able to rail immediately back up there. Here's the other force over here. So it really, I mean, we're in a really, it's a pretty, very, very tricky situation now. I know, it's hard to say what to do. There are no good options at this point. Those were like the two main things. Our national morale is now down to 72. I think we lost 10 again for not threatening Richmond. You can see Longstreet is in a very strong position. here in Bowling Green. A little bit of movement in Virginia. I think they just got reinforced. You can see there are three very, very strong core um, here. Yep, so that's pretty much it. So I think the big question for next time is what to do here in Alabama, whether or not um, it makes sense to, possibly use Lee to come back and try to attack as well, um, or just continue to defend with Milroy's Corps. I'll probably send Wallace back mainly because um, I don't think Polk's forces really participated, and I definitely don't want to be overwhelmed. That is uh, that is for certain. Okay, we pretty much control all of the region around here now, other than here in Kent, Alabama. Okay, see you next time.